The Adams house. We just did the tour here. Very, very interesting and fun and informational. They did a beautiful job restoring the outside. It's a cloudy day, so you can't see as well as you could, but they did a beautiful job of the outside and the grounds, which are lovely. Yeah, really nice tour. Available only by guided tour. So check before you come over here. Sears and Roebuck mantle, which I absolutely love. And then look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling.
Yes.
And then
Ormond Beach, right by Daytona.
look at this, brought in by wagon train.
Oh,
The music room. And look, even then, they were into vinyl. You could only use the needle on this Victrola once. The library. Oh my gosh, yes. Beautiful.
There's quite a slope to this.
Look at the size of these radiators. Greg was just saying, like, look at how insane these are. And the portieres that we saw. It's like, look at that.
Guess about what's behind door number 1 here? It is gorgeous. And this room had the most damage over after 51 years of being vacant. The stained glass is original up there above that doorway and up here above this window as well.
Are the walls paint or
The walls are Egyptian cotton canvas over the plaster, and then it was painted. Now, when the
Tile work.
She's coming up these. It takes her a minute to get upstairs. I've learned not to get behind her bushes once you get here.
Sorry, not yet. Fine. This is Mary's bedroom. She was the second wife. There was a 44-year age difference between them, and they met on the train. Isn't that lovely? She was also super smart and a good investor. She herself invested in Walt Disney Company and IBM. So can't say she was a gold digger because she did not need that man's money. Here on the right.
She just said, y'all are duty carpet go upstairs. You just said
The little bathroom on your left was the staff lounge. WB had that built when he built our bathroom, so that the staff wouldn't have to go to the basement to
with the shower.
use the facilities.
The student inside the shower.
So back here we have the maid's bedroom, so we can kind of
This bathtub
maybe file
fills
through here.
from the bottom. Yeah.
We have a second door to the main bathroom so that people, one girl, Ethel Baldwin, she came here to live with W.E. and Alice when she was 17, and she was from the family farm in northwest South Dakota. She described W.E. and Alice as being very pleasant. She particularly liked Alice because she would buy her dresses and give her Lucille's old jewelry, and she would take her to church.
So this is the Days of 76 Museum here in Deadwood. It's on the edge of town. It has its own parking lot with free parking if you're here to see the exhibits. It is part of our 3-ticket tour with the Adams Museum, Adams House, and then this is part of it. Greg's not feeling well, so I'm here alone. It's very well done. It is very nice. This is about the days of 76. So while there's some historical artifacts here, a lot of it is about the actual event that they have every year. The parade and the rodeo and things like that. So it's, like I said, it's a very well done museum. Lots of historical artifacts, lots of pictures, explanations of how it came to be such a big deal here, which is very neat. So I hear there's some carriages and everything on the next floor, so I'll pick it up there. There is a small but impressive array of Native American artifacts here as well. Back up so you can see a little bit better. Some of these headdresses. This beautiful dress that you can see here. As well as some drums, some little dolls that you can see. Just a nice little collection. Okay, we are downstairs in the Spirit of 76 Museum, where they have all of these fantastic wagons and vehicles, a lot of which are still used today in the parade and in the events around the days of 76. So, super cool. Really neat to see all of these vehicles. Greg and I love going to the RV show every year in Salt Lake, and I feel like this is like RVs from a century ago. Look at this little kitchen pop-up at the back of this wagon, and then this one, look, it's got a little table in, a little bunk in there. It's exactly like today's RVs, only, you know, horse-drawn. You can get into the stagecoach, which is really fun. Here I am in the stagecoach. Greetings from the car. I am in Deadwood, South Dakota. It is a rainy and cold day here in Deadwood. It is a Monday. Greg's not feeling well. He's got a little bit of a cold, so he's back at the hotel. So I just came out to do a few things myself, including the Days of 76 Museum, which I just came out of. So that was really fun. Really enjoyed that. We actually did the Days of 76 Museum, the Adams House Museum, and the Adams Museum on a combo ticket, which was $22. So that was a fairly significant, I think it's like a 20% discount if you do them all together. Now, of course, Greg didn't come to this museum, so we didn't save any money there. But if we both had, then we would have definitely saved a few dollars. So worth it if you're planning on doing all three. That ticket is good for 3 days, so you can space it if you're here for the weekend or something like that. You can definitely space it out. Thoughts on Deadwood. It is very touristy. Everybody said it was touristy. Everybody on TripAdvisor was like, "Don't go to Deadwood." But I'm actually glad that we came. I did really enjoy the museums that we did see. We did walk down the historic downtown area, and we didn't really go into any of the shops or restaurants or anything like that. But we did just sort of walk around and enjoy the ambiance. I probably would have, if it hadn't been cold and rainy, if Greg had been feeling better, I'm sure we would have gone into a few of the little saloons and seen those historic displays that they have in there. Generally, they let you come in to see those and then request that you either make a donation or buy a beverage in order to take photos and film in there. So that we would have done had we had the time and had we both been feeling 100%. But you know what? I'm happy with what we've done here in Deadwood. We didn't go up to Spearfish Canyon. Again, it's cold and rainy, so not a great day to go see some waterfalls. But if we had had longer here, or if we had had the opportunity to have some sunny weather, then I think we would have enjoyed that as well. So yeah, so that's been Deadwood. Honestly, if it wasn't so cold and rainy and dreary, I probably would go up to that area myself and just either drive around one of the scenic drives or do something up there. But indeed, it is cold and rainy, and I do not feel like being out on these windy roads when it is looking like this, and I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. So we'll save that for another trip if we're back this way, if we're back in the Badlands at any given time. So it's a little after 4. I don't know what we're doing for dinner. If anything, Greg might not feel up to anything for dinner, which is totally fine. We have some snacks and some sandwich stuff in the room, in the cooler that we can take. And yeah, I think probably I'm going to go back to the hotel, grab my book. He's napping in the room, so I'm probably going to just grab my book, grab a cup. They've got tea and coffee in the lobby at all times, so I'm probably just going to go down to the lobby and just relax down there and read for a little while, and hopefully let him get as much rest as he can, so that hopefully he's feeling better tomorrow. We are headed towards Sturgis tomorrow. I was like, where are we going? We're heading towards Sturgis tomorrow. We're going to go up there, and we are going to go to the motorcycle museum, and then we are headed into Rapid City. And we're going to spend the day in Rapid City doing hopefully doing the presidential statue tour, seeing the Stave Church, and seeing one of the museums there. So hopefully a fun day over there. Hopefully everybody's feeling a little bit better and getting a little bit of rest so that we can enjoy our time over there. So the trip is wrapping up. It is Monday. We head home on Friday. So we've just got Rapid City, followed by the Badlands and Rawlins, Wyoming, before we are headed home on Friday. So yeah, that's what we're planning for the rest of the week. Kind of a, maybe not as active a day as we had planned, but still, I think we saw a lot and did a lot. So yeah, heading back to the hotel now. It's only like 10 minutes away from here. So yeah, catch up with you later.